Hello, my dear students. Welcome in another video lecture of our entomology paper. In this video lecture, we will learn about the order Hymenoptera. This is the last order of our Endopterygoton or division as per your syllabus. Okay. Now let us just talk about the general things. So, order Hymenoptera comprises near about 1 lakh species in it, and most of them are still undefined, or they are still not recognized, which means that they are not included in a taxonomic procedure. They are not still named, and they may be free living when we are talking about their habit or habitat. So they may be free living or they may be colonial in nature. And when we are talking about their feeding habits, so they might be photophagous, which means that we can say plant eaters, या फिर आप बोल सकते हो कि they are herbivores. Okay. They might be predatory in nature. They could be just hunt on certain insects, or they could be entomophagous, which means that they might feed on in other insects. They could be parasitic, either for certain insects or for human beings or for any other animal. And they are maybe social insects, so most of them could be social insects. When we are talking about certain bats, bees and ants, they are polymorphic. So polymorphic means I have already explained you in the case of termites that they show different type of morphological structures according to their different uh, morphological structures. They are different castes included in their colony, so they are basically colonial insects or social insects, show such polymorphic characteristic. And trophallaxis can also be seen in them. Now what is trophallaxis? Trophallaxis means the exchange of food material from adult to the larvae, which means that के mother feeds their larvae by its mouth. So mouth to mouth food giving or exchange of food material takes place, and it is common, very common amongst wasps and ants. So this is how they take care of their larvae. So in short, the parental care can also be seen in them. And they have diversified behavior, habits, nest building, caste system and chemical communication according to their living criteria. When we are talking about the honeybees, so they are the best or social organizers, and they are best natural pollinators, and they produce honey and wax. So let us come to the general characteristics of hymenopteran insects. So firstly we will talk about the head. So head is hypognathous type, which means that it is downwardly projected and freely movable head is seen in case of hymenopteran insects. Now when we are talking about the appendages on head, so there are antennae. So antennae could be of different type. It could be a filiform type, it could be clavate type, it could be pectinate type, and it could be geniculated type. And it has 4 to 7 segments in certain case. Or when we are talking about the sexual डायमॉर्फिज्म, या फिर हम बोल सकते हैं कि सेक्सुअली जो अलग अलग उनका स्ट्रक्चर होता है उस बेसिस पे. सो ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ सेक्सुअल डायमॉर्फिज्म 13 segmented antennae can be seen in males, and 12 segmented antennae can be seen in females in certain cases. uh, Another appendage is eye. So eyes, compound eyes are well developed in these hymenopteran insects, except in certain ants. And ocelli are obviously 3 in number, but in worker ants these are totally absent. Mouth parts are differently modified according to their feeding habits. In certain insects, or when we talk about the ants, they have biting and chewing type of mouth parts. I'm sorry. And when we are talking about the honeybees, they have lapping and sucking type of mouth parts. They have differently modified mouth parts according to their feeding habit. Next part of the body is thorax. So thorax is well defined or well developed. Mesothorax is largest, which means that when we are talking about the prothorax होता है, mesothorax and metathorax is there. So mesothorax will be larger in size in comparison to pro and metathorax, and metathorax fuses with the abdominal first abdominal segment to form propodium. So such structure is called as propodium when metathorax fuses with first abdominal segment. When thorax has wings, so wings are well developed. Two pairs of wings are here. In certain cases, sometimes wings could be greatly reduced or vestigial or absent in certain cases. Forewings are larger, hind wings are smaller in size, and there is a hook present at forewing and hind wing to lock the wings during flight. When we are talking about the legs, so legs are also differently modified according to their working mechanism or their usage. Some have cursorial means crawling type of legs. Some have fossorial type of legs. Cursorial, fossorial, and corbiculated. So what is corbiculated type of legs? So this means that this is the specialty of honeybees. They have pollen basket like structure on their legs. So as to collect the pollen grains in their legs. So this is how the modification is there. Abdomen, when we are talking about the abdomen, so अभी मैंने बोला that abdomen का जो first segment होगा that will be fused to the metathorax and it will produce or it will form a propodium. So that structure is called as propodium. Remaining abdominal segments will form other gesture or the remaining part. And when we are talking about the female genitalia, so they are well developed ovipositors are present, and the female abdomen is having the secondary modification. Either it will have sting or piercing apparatus or sewing or boring apparatus for its protection. So this is type of basically seen in worker bees and in some wasps. um, and when we are talking about the male genitalia, so it is also well developed and it is concealed underneath the ninth segment, and it is well developed. Uh, the best example of this hymenopteran insect is, according to me, the honeybee. So let's see the classification or systematic position. So phylum Arthropoda is there, class will be Insecta, subclass will be Pterygota, and in that we are learning about the Endopterygotan or division. So it is included into Endopterygota. Order is Hymenoptera. The family of honeybee is Apidae. Genus is Apis, and species right now we are talking about is Sirana indica. Um, so let us come to the diagram here. Okay. The Apis cerana indica is commonly called as the Asian honeybee. It is commonly called as Asian honeybee. So these are you can observe here. These are black or brown colored insects. They have lot of hairs on their body from head to abdomen, or they also have hairs on their legs. They use their forelegs for cleaning their antennae. Honeybees, here you can observe these corbiculated legs which are used for collecting pollen grains. When we are talking about the honeybees, so they are social insects and they show the polymorphism, which means that they have different castes in their society. One queen is there, drones are there, and workers are there. So all the work of whole hive is done by the workers. Their house is, or their nest is called as hive. um, this honeybees acts as the most important natural pollinators, and they give a byproduct as honey and wax. That's why they are economically very important, because we get honey, which is nutritious, highly nutritious, and wax, which is used for a number of mechanisms, like base for cosmetics and paints, etc. uh, so this is how this honeybee is having economical importance. So here our order Hymenoptera ends up. Hopefully you have understood the whole explanation. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.